The sights and sounds of Oktoberfest will soon be back in La Crosse, but some incidents last year have influenced policy changes on the UW La Crosse campus for the celebration, and not everyone's happy about them. News 8's Pauline Lee joins us now with more from both sides. Pauline?
Well, these new policy changes will affect all students living on campus, and for some, they feel like they're being punished for the actions of a few. It's one event UWL student Rachel Newman looks forward to every year, Oktoberfest.
It's a good time. I mean, there's a parade, there's a bunch of festivities going on downtown, and it's just like a community thing, not just necessarily a drinking thing.
But this year being her senior year, she was planning on a special guest to come and celebrate with her.
My brother, who is an alumni here, he's from Arizona, and he bought a plane ticket to come celebrate the last Oktoberfest here with me.
Her brother Andrew was going to stay with her on campus during his visit. That is until she found out students will not be able to host any guests during Oktoberfest weekend.
The changing of the rules or the regulations for this year, I think, is kind of outrageous, to be quite honest.
It's part of a new policy this year for all on-campus residents at UWL after last year's squirrel tossing and car flipping incidents.
They all happen off campus, but we suspect that a number of the individuals who were part of or even watching the incidents came back to campus and stayed with some friends. And so what we're trying to do is minimize the number of individuals who come and just participate in this event and add fuel to the fire.
All residence halls will be locked from noon Friday to noon Sunday, leaving only students living in those halls to have access. There will also be additional staff on duty in the halls during the weekend. Newman says responsible students shouldn't have to pay for the actions of a few.
There's a few selection of people who go out and abuse all of the privileges that we are given, and then they take it away from everybody. I don't think it's fair.
Now, students were notified of the changes about a couple of weeks ago. Campus officials say they are open to discussing certain circumstances and situations with students to see if a possible exception can be made, but they'll handle it on a case-by-case basis.
All right, thanks a lot, Pauline. Now, roughly 3,300 students live on campus. About 90% of those students are under the age of 21.